One of the most straightforward and cheap decks you can play in Yu-Gi-Oh! MasterDuel currently is Ninjas. What you're looking at right now is the contents of 3 structure decks. That is in total 1500 gems, plus reinforcement which you get for free for just doing the solo mode challenges. Now, it's 1500 gems, it's cheap, it's very straightforward. There's no intensive combos you need to learn. You won't get confused if you're a brand new player, and it is a slower paced deck that you don't have to think about too much you don't have to think about too much comboing if you're a returning player or a continuing player and just want to have a chill time. So now I'm going to put in the rest of the deck, which is hand traps. Okay, so with all the hand traps in the deck, all these hand traps, they're technically not free to play, but if you're a new player, everything in this deck you will want to use. It will be good in every deck you build, every deck you play will want these cards, so you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't craft these or go out your way to get these cards. If you're a returning player or a continuing player, you will most likely already have all these cards, so you would only have to buy the ninja deck. Though if you're missing some hand traps, you can always slot them in for more free-to-play hand traps, like Bestials, or just hand traps you already have, as long as you have hand traps. Let's go for the deck list. Triple Drill, Triple Sky Ninja, Double Maxi, Wish Was 0, Triple Insect Ninja, 1 Green Ninja, Triple Ash, a single Baku, Triple Hanzo, 1 Kaguro, Mechanic Ninja, Triple Furos, 1 Gravity Ninja, 2 Nib, 1 Reinforcement, 1 Iron Digger, 1 Hidden Village of Ninjutsu Arts, double Call by the Grave, triple Notebook, double Imperm, double Art Duplication, double Dancing Leaves. In the extra deck, we have the triple Armor Ninja, not trying to say his name, triple Maizen, double Blade Armor Ninja, 1 piece of Cerebus and Phoenix, double Sizo, 1 Cross Sheep, 1 Diark, 1 Triple Burst. Alright, so game 1, we're going against a Fiendsmith hand trap deck, something similar to what I've shown in one of my previous YouTube videos, just it isn't so heavy on hand traps, it has more bestials in it, and uses the bestial traps as interaction. So I begin off with normal summon Hanzo, add duplication, set duplication, summon up insect so I have negate, and then set the notebook. The notebook will set a monster and it will turn the insect into negate. We give a Fiendsmith. So duplication is the first real combo you have in this deck. Normally you only end on Hanzo and duplication, and it's very simple what you do. You summon double Sky Ninja and 1 Green Ninja. So it allows you to Sky Ninja allows you to quick effect fusion summon. You fuse off 1 Sky Ninja and 1 Green Ninja, and you can go into either of your fusion monsters, and then the Green Ninja, when used by your fusion summon, will flip a monster face down defense position either side of the field. So you could set your own monster if seems like a Floodgate or some shit. I don't really know, but it's cool. What does this board do exactly? So apart from the quick effect fusion, the quick effect fusion also turns a Book of Moon. You also have a negate through Insect Ninja. When your opponent activates a monster effect, I can flip a set monster and it will negate the monster's effect, and it will set herself. Apart from that, I have a notebook and I have a draw. So receiver, I couldn't receiver. Engraver get tracked. They bring out a Bestial. They try and summon this. Granted, I thought about saving a negate for Lurie, but I just thought banishing. I kind of want to keep my resources in the graveyard for effects you will see later on. But I just decided this will be a good negate. I bring out Gravity Ninja. Gravity Ninja is a really cool card. When it is flipped summoned or special summoned, I can Book a Moon 2 monsters on the field. If I Book a Moon my opponent's monster, it will permanently stay flipped down. They can't flip back up. Now, I activate Sky Ninja. Sky Ninja, quick effect on your opponent's turn or battle phase, main phase of battle phase. I can fusion summon into a monster. Now they go so good, thinking it would make the effect not go through because it would be destroyed. Sky Ninja, on the turn it is special summoned or flip summoned, cannot be destroyed by battle or opponent's card effects. So Armor Ninja on special summon can banish a ninja or an arts. This is an art. From my graveyard, and I can banish one card on the field. Obviously it's a targeted effect. If it wasn't target, it would be like crazy, but so be it. Obviously it does trigger the branded regains, but that is fine. Well, with the branded did, but it could have triggered it if it wasn't already triggered. So if I just attack into Armor Ninja, past turn, it's fine. I have a second Notebook. Now Notebook is a card that, because it has so many different effects, it's very hand trappable. It can be ashed, it can be haunted, it can be... Well, just those two, don't know why I said more. Alright, so I've contact fusion into my other ninja. You could erase them by what you saw, it allows your ninjas to attack directly. I flip my Gravity Ninja, it booked their Bestial. Now, because he booked it, they won't be able to ever flip it up. That card is now just on the field indefinitely. Unless we can fusion summon it away, or tribute it. License effect is whenever they activate an effect, any effect, I can quick effect special summon a ninja monster. Normally you do summon a Gravity Ninja. Obviously it can be flipped face down, or you can special summon it face up. Most of the time you're summoning Gravity Ninja to book 2 on their field, or you're summoning like Insect for a negate, or Sky as a quick effect fusion, depending on your board. And now, I pass turn. Granted, this board isn't really that strong right now, though like I said, I can summon a Sky at any time. Well, obviously, to respond to them. So it's still a good board. So now I have a quick effect fusion, which would be a banished one, because I'll go into armor, at any point now. Fate Tracked, bring out Lurry into Requiem. I did think about armoring right now and banishing the Lurry, but if I could get 2 monsters out, which they can in Bestials, depending on their hand, they could easily just make Moon, then Moon into Requiem. And they already have like a set graveyard, so it was like kind of already cooked. So I was saving the banish for when they go into sequence, which you'll now see as they enter sequence. Because unless they run 2 of it, which not many people do, I do sometimes, if I have the space in my extra deck, this just turns off that engine. Go into armor, armor banish Sky, banish sequence. Now, Green Ninja can book any monster when it uses fusion material. I'm booking my Gravity, so then on my turn, I could book any like setup they do. Granted, they didn't end up doing any setup, so it's irrelevant, but it was just nice to have. To the activation of their beast, I can summon Kagero. Kagero can bring back a monster, lots of the time just saving it to bring back your Gravity Ninja. Or like, as you saw, I brought back Armor Ninja, just did another fusion summon. Attack directly thanks to Maizen, and it was just a very easy game. I was able to control that game very well. Alright, so game 2, we're versus Tenpai. Now this shows a very interesting thing, specifically to the Tenpai matchup. The hand is very simple again. As you can see, not very it's not a combo deck. Just Maizen, add duplication. Granted, the whole main point of the deck is just for duplication stuff. And like the hand traps as well. Alright, so if I activate the field spell, I get to Notebook out. I go Notebook into Hanzo, so I can just pretend that it was just basically just a normal summon. So if I only had Notebook, I not only had a notebook. If I only had Hanzo, this would have been cooked. But just imagine notebook wasn't there, and just imagine this was a one-card combo. Like, this is just all off of Hanzo. Like, this whole setup is just off of one Hanzo. Obviously, double Sky Ninja, one Green Ninja, like I did in my last game. They had this, they had that Senpai. A very interesting fact, not fact, an interesting play you can do is if they didn't do the whole Sky Mecha Anchor thing on this normal. I don't know what I'm waiting for one place to do. Okay, fun fact. So, a fun thing you can do with this, I could have waited until they did another normal summon, and then use Sky Ninja to do this play, because it kind of doesn't work with this, because obviously it's a quick effect, but they forced it out with Mecha. But imagine if they normal summoned a Chandra, or they had like any other card. You Chain Link 1 for Green Ninja, to target the monster, Chain Link 2 Armor Ninja, banish the field spell. Obviously the chain would resolve with Chain Link 1, banishing the field spell, so monsters on the field are now affected. Well, Fire Dragon monsters on the field are now affected, and Green Ninja would flip the monster face down. Didn't work out because obviously it's a quick effect, but it's just like something to keep in mind. The chain links do matter when it comes to stuff like that. Now, you'd assume at this point I would be cooked because of this Tenpai combo, we have full Tenpai. Sky Ninja can't be destroyed per turn it's flip summoned. So, there's two monsters that can't be destroyed by a bow. But with all the drawing I've done, thanks to Maxi, plus the fact I won't die this turn, I basically have a very good matchup against Tenpai. Just a very funny matchup against Tenpai. Okay, so game 3 is against Kishtira. Now, Kishtira is a deck that we used to see a lot. Well, the hits they've done against it leaves Kishtira to be more of just an engine, just a little spice to a deck instead of being a full deck like it used to be. They've given Maxi, I Ash that, could have cool buyed, but I want to use Maxi on my turn, so I'll just keep it in case we had like Joe or something. The one card combo, as per usual, Hanzo, Duplication. As you notice, this deck is really not a combo deck. It just has a combo that I can get into very consistently, because even if I didn't draw Hanzo, I could have still gone into him with Dancing Leaves. Obviously his turn, I Chain Links, my go, they Maxi. In this Chain Link, my Maxi will resolve before I negate his, so obviously he'll be under Maxi, I won't. Obviously, double Sky, one Green. It's very obvious what the combo is. I don't need to explain it to you. He evenlies. Obviously, is a very weird position. It's very unfortunate. I just have to go into Maizen and then send everything else and just hope Maizen can win me the game. Which most of the time it doesn't, but after being evenly, how often can you win the game? Now, because they did the battle phase already, I summon Cannon Ninja to bring back Hanzo for next turn. So I'm setting up this for next turn, because I know I'll live. And they have some good mills. So obviously they're just like Kishtira now. They set up their Shangri-La. They obviously summon their Rise Heart. They're gonna get into the big one. But the key thing you can understand or realize at this point is that they don't actually have free materials on this right now. The quick effect is not active on this card, which is very it's like a relief to me. And the under Maxi, so I was able to draw a lot from it as well. I Ash the Shangri-La. I could have activated Maizen to it, but I wouldn't have been able to Ash it, and I kind of want to just get less bodies on the field. Because something was banished, I can chain Maizen to this. Fantastic. Gravity Ninja. can never guess what's happening now. Gravity Ninja, flip them face down. They can now not be flipped face up by them at all. Because I flipped another monster and it changed battle position, Gravity Ninja has a second effect. I get to pop a card from the field. Now, because I got Alan off Hanzo, I did kind of make a misplay here. Even though I should always pop Birth, I could have got Lethal. The only issue is, at this point, I didn't run Blade Armor Ninja in my extra deck. I completely forgot the card existed, even though it is in the structure deck. After this game, trust me, I put the Blade Armor Ninjas in, because as you can see, I just got Battle Phase, and I'm barely off Lethal. Granted, they're playing Kashtira with cards from a monster zone, so they can't special, and most of them play Birth for 1 or 2, so unless they draw Birth, I should be fine. As you can see, I was fine, though I shouldn't have been in that situation. I should have had Blade Armor Ninja in my deck, or I should have just added Hanzo and normal summoned Hanzo and had Lethal. Alright, so let's talk about the benefits and negatives of this deck. Benefits, it is cheap. The main deck, like the actual core of the deck, is 1500 gems. Everything else is just hand traps you should already have or should work on getting. It's also not combo intensive. The combos in this deck is very just cut and dry. Normal summon Hanzo, get duplication, then duplication, double sky, 1 green. Now in hands where you don't get a Hanzo, it's a little bit more finicky, but it's very just, you read the cards once, you know what they do, it's very clear how you play this deck. On to the weaknesses. Because it's not so like an intense combo, the ceiling of its plays are really low. So against the more like powerful decks or format, sometimes it really can't hold up. And that's when you need the hand traps to do most of the heavy lifting. Going second, this deck looks like it should play good going second because of Notebook. Like if your opponent's up, Notebook is activatable. For like such a cheap deck that anyone can make for 1500 gems, it's really good, it's really fun,